Hello, Akshita. How are you?
Hi, Sudhir. I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, so let's begin with your introduction first, since it's our first session together.
Yes, of course. I am
Yeah.
Sudhir Kumar Shukla.
Hmm.
I am a postgraduate in finance and accounts. I have
Okay.
total 9+ year work experience in finance and account industry. Currently, I am
Hmm.
working in MNC, and
Okay.
I had completed at least 10 to 15 session in on Clapingo, and
Okay.
this is our first session with you. And I got stuck in fluent English, so that's why I chose the Clapingo. And there is some
Hmm.
grammar mistake area of my uh, mistake, some weak points. So
Okay.
that's why I chose this platform. And I am from Gujarat.
Okay. That's great. And I have seen that you've attended 18 session with Clapingo before, right? So
Right.
actually, this is your 18th session, so you've attended 17 before. Okay, so
Okay.
apologies for that. So, what have you learned from clapping? Or do you find any sort of improvement in your either confidence or vocabulary or grammar? In any aspect, do you find you have improved?
Yes, of course. I find there is one speaking level, means confidence level, right? Today I am talking with you without any nervousness,
Right.
right? But in my at my first time, I feel like something how to talk with you, maybe how to talk in English, because I don't have any experience in talking in English, right? But
Okay.
today I'm good, but not good, very not a gooder. I can't say good, but it's okay. I'm telling whatever I have, whatever I have the grammar, or I'm just talking. But I want to just paraphrases, means one I want to give one concrete to correct all the sentences or convey the another person to in very simple and sweet words. So
Okay.
that's the my motto, because if I communicate with my client, right, so I
Hmm.
have to give one very simple conversation, right? If I
Right.
give some story, so that not much lengthy, right? If I give
Right.
one simple sentence, so definitely he
Hmm.
convey. But if I telling him lot more story, so maybe it will difficult for me also, as well as another person who's listening me, right? So that's the area of improvement is needed.
Okay. That's
And,
great.
and present and past tense also needed. Sometimes I in my past tenses I used present tense also.
Yeah, it is something that most of the Indians face problem with, since English is not our first language. So it becomes a bit difficult for us to gather things or gather knowledge around English. Sometimes we happen to make mistakes with our tenses, sometimes grammar, sometimes we do not find the right words. But there are actually remedies for all of these things. There are solutions for this, and if we are ready to work consistently, if we are dedicated enough that we want to improve in this particular language, then it is not something which is unachievable.
Definitely, of course.
Yeah,
That's why I chose
right.
this path, because I have to anyhow want to
Hmm.
become fluent English in the future term, 6 or 12
Right.
months or whatever the timeline, right?
No, I don't think it will take you 6 to 11 months. It will actually just take you 2 to 3 months at max. Fine.
Okay,
So, as I mentioned, you just have to be consistent with your efforts. So, first thing I would like to recommend you is by doing this mirror activity, you will be really finding it beneficial. You have to
okay,
stand in front of a mirror and you have to give yourself a random topic. And then
okay,
you need to speak upon that topic for the next 2 minutes. Maybe you can, find any topic on Google and then
okay,
talk about that topic. Initially, you have to start with very simple topics.
okay.
Okay, like my family, my house, anything. But later, as the days will pass, start giving yourself topics that you are not very much comfortable speaking upon, or the topics that you are not very much familiar with. Like you can talk about topics like, economic condition of India post COVID. So
Okay.
there are many such topics that sometimes you do not find the right words of which are the words that should be used while you are speaking upon those topics. So start making yourself uncomfortable, start getting yourself into uncomfortable sort of situations, because that is how you will learn,
Right. Of course. Sure.
right? So
Sure.
this is,
Definitely, I will do that.
yeah, this is an activity that you need to do at least for 10 to 15 minutes every day. Give yourself 2 to 3 topics every day. Try to speak upon those topics, and after a week of doing this activity, you will realize a lot of change. You will find a lot of change in your confidence, a lot of improvement in your English, and it will actually be very beneficial for you.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, other than that, I would recommend you to start reading newspaper for at least 15 minutes a day.
Okay.
Yeah, you do not have to read the complete newspaper. You just have to pick up 2 to 3 articles, something that you find interesting enough that you should give it a read. So read 2 to 3 articles every day, and obviously you will be finding words in those articles that you are foreign to. The words that you do not know the meanings of. So just jot down those words somewhere and Google their meaning on the internet and listen to their pronunciation as well,
Okay.
because sometimes we happen to pronounce the words wrong, which is not a right thing to do. So listen
But
to it pronunciation and also try to make sentences out of that word,
okay.
right? Make at least 3 to 4 sentences out of that word on your own, and after that you can check it online whether the sentences that you made are correct or not.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Definitely, I will do that. Which feedback you have given me? First of mirror and second this 15 to 20 minutes
Newspaper.
newspaper.
Yeah, Sudhir, you just have to invest 30 minutes of your 20 out of your 24 hours in a day, because
Okay.
15 minutes you have to do the mirror activity, and for the next 15 minutes you have to do this newspaper activity.
Okay.
Fine. So it will just take half an hour, which is not a big time that I'm asking you to devote to it.
No,
It's a
no,
very
no, not
small amount of time.
right.
Yeah.
Of course. Because if
Right.
we have to achieve something, so definitely we have to first invest, right? Before investing,
Exactly.
how can I
Exactly.
expect to uh,
Right.
grow, right?
You are in you are involved with financial domain, so I'm sure you are very much knowledgeable about investing. So that is how you should invest your time as well, right?
Definitely. Sure.
Right. Fine. So do you have any questions for me?
Are you from where are you from?
I'm from Chandigarh.
Chandigarh. Okay. And you are a
Yeah.
full time on Clapingo or any
Uh,
group?
n- no, I'm actually doing this as a part of my hobby. I'm currently studying and I'm in my third year of computer science engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing Clapingo as a hobby because these days I have holidays in my college, and obviously otherwise as well it is going on online. So I'm having lots of free time, so I thought of investing my time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sure.
I had always been very much interested in English specifically, and I've always wanted to teach as many people as I can. If I'm able to help even a single person, then that would be a great achievement for me. And that is why when I got this opportunity to join Clappingo, so I thought to give it a try, and it's been amazing experience so far.
Definitely, it will really help to people who do not first language in English, right? Or they are struggling in speaking
Right.
language. So this
Exactly.
is the one type of social activity, right? You can't say it's just part time. You are doing very great job.
Thank you so much for that, Sudhir. People like you actually inspire me to continue doing this.
Definitely, you have to continue because if you are going to stop, right? What about uh, our right? We are the we have we have we have very difficult time, right? Because we can't go to the offline classes and sitting
Right.
over there and start learning, right? Because there is maybe if you are learners, there is a lot of the professional working also, right?
Right.
So it's
Right.
very difficult to offline or
Yeah,
online.
exactly.
it's very easy and very convenient for us also.
Exactly. You just need to sit at the comfort of your own house and just talk to the tutors while looking at your mobile phone, and that's the most convenient way to have a
Correct.
session. And it's very easy to just find out 15 minutes through your complete day of 24 hours. So it's very easy.
Right.
Earlier, I yeah.
Yes, yes, sorry. Yes,
No,
you
no,
go ahead.
no. You do not have to be sorry. You can come up with whatever you have to say.
You say na 24 hours.
Sudhir, you're muted.
Sorry for there was one call, so
Okay.
just I disconnected this call. I'm
Okay.
telling you, the Clapingo they are available only 10 to 12 hours in the night, right?
Well, I think it is till 2 a.m. if I'm not mistaken.
OM. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe because sometimes I check na, because if maybe if I got the night shift right in my
Okay.
professionalism, so I book the session. So there is last time is available 23 o'clock, right? 23 to 24 o'clock. That's it.
Okay. No,
And
but when we were actually giving our timings, we were actually supposed to fill a form where we had to, mention the timings that we are available on. So we were given the option till 2 a.m.
okay.
Yeah.
So have you done any session at a midnight?
No, I haven't really done a session. I do not do sessions after 9 because I have, a lot of works as well in my house. So I do not prefer doing sessions after
Okay,
9.
maybe
I,
you are doing some cooking or right?
yes, I prepare dinner for my family in the night. So I only have sessions till 9.
Okay. So
Yeah,
that's the good.
yeah, exactly. It's great. Actually, my sister got married like 2 weeks back. So
Okay,
she was actually holding the responsibility of cooking dinner for everyone in the night. Now, since she's not here, so I took over the responsibility, and that is why I cook dinner in the night. And my mother, she cooks the breakfast and the lunch.
okay, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. So otherwise, Sudhir, tell me about yourself. Are you working from home currently, or do you go to office
No,
regularly?
currently I'm working from home because you know the entire panic situation created right
Right.
in our country in our Gujarat state. There is also facing same issue in COVID cases and some new variant. You know, heard about the Omicron
Yeah.
also, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and today is the festival season in our state, right? You
Yeah.
know the Makar Sankranti.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy Makar Sankranti, first of
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah. HM to you, thank you. And in our culture there is two for 2 days, right? Today is the first
Okay.
and second is the second 15 also. So
Okay.
so it's very difficult to follow the rule and regulation, but definitely we are following the. But maybe
Yeah.
some people are breaking or
Yes.
but
Yeah.
maybe it will result will very bad for increasing the COVID cases, right?
Yeah.
So company can't take the on employee risk. So that's why they prefer to work from home also continue.
Hmm.
So maybe it will 1 or 2 months or 3 months also. And definitely if the situation is was not in our control, so maybe also 6 months also.
Yeah.
For the right the current situation we are working from home, so there is no any visibility when we are going to start job from office.
Yeah.
Right.
Since there are so many waves that are actually coming, initially it started off with first wave, then came the second wave, and now the third wave. We never know how many more waves are gonna come, so we cannot
That,
predict it
right.
exactly. Firstly things get worsened up, then they improve for a few months, then they worsen up once again.
Because for us, for me, because I'm working on reputed company, so for me it will not difficult to survive in a form, right? And because my earning was coming, right? But
Right.
what about the another person, if they are the like businessman, right? Or some
Exactly.
they are mm, some labor worker, right?
Yeah.
So on daily basis they have to do some work, and then after they have received the money, right? But if
Right.
some if the our economy will get stop or will any slow down, right? So it will definitely impact in a from those person entire family also, right?
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult.
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
can't assume, assume that type of situation, because I have seen some of the people, they are just switching from state to state, or they are move back to their hometown,
Right.
right? Because they don't have any to work to do that. So how
Exactly.
survive their family, right?
Right.
If I need food, right? If I don't get food 1 day, 2 day, and 3 day, so what about, I can't speak, I can't about just wake up, or right? You can understand, right, what I'm trying to say. So
I'm understanding whatever you're saying. That is actually a very difficult situation to be in.
right, totally difficult situation, because I pray to God to it will resolve as soon as possible,
Right.
because it's very difficult, because we first when the first wave come, we have just assumed it's only 1, 2, or 3 months, right? 6 months maybe.
Right.
First lockdown, you know, you remember first lockdown. The first
Yeah.
lockdown came around for 2 week or 1 month, right? But then
Yeah.
then extended and very worst and worst cases, because I have never seen in my life this
Yeah.
type of any tragedy, right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah. We never know what future has in store and what more adversities we have to see.
right.
Initially, few months back, we thought that the COVID is gone now, but it again came back with another variant.
It will surprise the COVID, because the
Exactly.
China, because the China, they are they can't understand the another public, the another person
Right.